Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin. Today I am going to be bringing you guys a video on my favourite class in Warzone Season 4 right now. This is going to go off the most effective weapons that I've found, also the synergy that kind of like works for me and what I'm using. 9 out of 10 games I'm picking up this class is super good and it's a ton of fun. I'm going to be sharing with you guys both of the weapons as well as the attachments and the overall setup, including the perks. You guys can copy the exact class if you do want to, and then you can go ahead and try it out for yourselves to see whether it works for you. And I'm also going to give you guys some options on the attachments so you know which ones you can tweak if you want to again adjust the weapons to your personal playstyle and preference. Now if you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like on the video down below, it'd be much appreciated, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Go down below, press that big red subscribe button, turn the notification bells on, and let's jump into the class here. Alright guys, so you can see on screen here the weapons I'm using is the Samurai Creed Krig 6 variant and the Roman Opulence MP5 from Black Ops Cold War. Now these weapons have become, you know, kind of the forefront over the past few weeks. Obviously it's quite an open meta, you can use a lot of things, but these two guns really shine through, especially although the changes have been reverted for now to the recoil that we got yesterday on the Farah. Once that does come back into play in the next week or two and the Farah had a slight little different nerf to its recoil pattern, it's not going to be quite as smooth. The Krig 6 is really going to take a forefront there. Now the class I'm using, you can see on screen here for the Krig 6, we've got the Agency Suppressor, gives us vertical recoil, bullet velocity, effective damage range. We've got a mil-spec barrel there, gives us a vertical recoil, effective damage range, and horizontal recoil, and obviously bullet velocity. So we've got the most bullet velocity and damage range we can possibly get on the weapon. Paired then with the Axle 3 times, again this is for my long range, mid to long range part of the class here. Field Agent Grip just on there, just to basically get rid of as much recoil as possible, especially from the barrels and things. And then finally the Stanag 60 round, because we don't need to worry too much about ADS time, so it does give you a little bit of reduction, but overall it's the least reduction for the most amount of ammo, so it's what we want to be rocking on the class there. So we've paired that one up then with the Roman Opulence MP5, like I said there, the Black Ops Cold War version. On this one we are running the Sound Suppressor. It's my up close snappy class. Hip fire is really good on this, and then with your ADS it's like a laser beam, so this is fantastic. So obviously sprint to fire, ADS time up, which is perfect, bullet velocity bonus on there. Target team spotlight again for that movement speed when we are aiming and when we are walking, perfect. Means you can strafe out a lot of angles on people, means you can camera break people easily, slide past them, all that good stuff. Really nice. Then pairing it with the Raider stock on the back gives us sprint to fire, ADS fire and move speed, and a walking move speed. Again, just gives us a ton more mobility above every other person's weapon, so if they're going to challenge me with anything else, I can get to cover, I can get out of the way, I can get around them, I can get kills on them by strafing whilst I'm shooting, and it makes this class fantastic. Again, sprint to fire on the bottom there as well, gives it a little extra bit of ability to jump into those fights there. They got a bruiser grip on there, it's movement speed and hip fire accuracy. Obviously running a mid to long range AR build on top, it's going to be quite a slow running one. Gives me an extra bit of hip fire, which is the main reason to run the bruiser grip, but then the added movement speed as well, and zero negatives from this grip, so it's super good to have on. If you've been sleeping on the bruiser grip, try it out because it's actually amazing on any SMG. Then we've finally paired that with the Stanag 50 round drum mag. Basically gives us the most amount of ammo. Yeah, it decreases the ADS a little bit, but the ADS overall that we've got up from other things really makes this worth it, and obviously gives you the most chance at ammo. If you go for the Salvo 50, you're going to be really reducing your ADS speed by quite a lot, so you're not going to want to run that really over the Stanag 50 round drum mag, just because you don't want any more reduction to that ADS speed there. This class is really good because it's got a lot of versatile application. You've got the mid to long range on the assault rifle here on the Krig, and then you've got the SMG for up close, the MP5 coming in, being able to strafe, and this thing does comfortably up to 50-60 meters, which is really nice once obviously it's ADS. Hip fire is really good for real up close situations and being able to maneuver, and then the Krig is actually really good even up close. You can use it if you get caught running with it, you're still able to beam, but obviously you've got to be aware you have got that 3x scope on, so you've got to be careful about that. Now the perks are on with this, standard perks for Warzone, EOD, Overkill, Amped, definitely the setup you always want to be running unless you've got Ghost instead of Overkill, but definitely those three perks are the pinnacle of Warzone right now. Paired it then with the Semtex, and I've paired it with the Heartbeat Sensor, mainly because I've been playing a lot of Rebirth Island at the moment, and generally people get the first loadout, maybe they die, if it's Resurgence mode they come back, get another loadout. Not many people have Ghost all of the time, so you can get a lot of kills, especially near the start of the game. If you get your loadout in the first 2-3 minutes, complete a scavenger, get it in, you got the Heartbeat Sensor there, maybe you've got a UAV and you're pushing in and then the UAV runs out, you can use that. Then on my Ghost class I've got stun grenades, so I can switch that up as well, but same again with Semtexes. Seems to be my favourite lethal right now. They do get a ton of damage out really quickly, crack people down people very quick, which is nice. The second favourite I would say is Thermites, because obviously you can stick them to people as well, so either of those would work really, really well for you with this class. And generally, it's going to be a good movement class, it's going to be a good accuracy class, and it's going to be a high damage low TTK class. So it's perfect for Verdansk, Resurgence, Rebirth, whatever you want to play. It is good for all of the modes in Warzone right now. So if you guys want to go ahead and give this class a try, I would highly, highly recommend it. It works wonders for me. If you do want to switch up the things, you know, you could take the grip off, put on maybe a grip tape at the back there, maybe put a stock on. It's entirely up to you how you want to assemble the classes, you know, to fit your playstyle a little bit better. But generally, these are the best ones that have worked for me and got me a ridiculous amount of wins and kills, especially on Rebirth. That's what I've been maining on at the moment, but as well on Verdansk, and especially when Verdansk Resurgence was in, that was the best game mode. Please bring it back, Raven. But yeah, that one worked really well for this class as well. So generally, it applies to all of the modes. Super, super good on Verdansk for its versatility, really good on Rebirth for its damage. So give it a try. Let me know in the comments what you think of the class. And other than that, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you are new to the channel, make sure you do drop a subscribe. Please do leave a like on the video as well if you found it useful and you're going to enjoy using the class. And other than that, as always, thanks for watching. Take care and peace.